Hey guys, welcome to Rhymes Times Thoughts. I'm pretty excited. I hope you guys are excited to hear some exciting thing. We don't talk about the NFL. Really excited about that. On the preseason, everybody hopes to stay healthy, making sure everything goes well. So preseason, if you didn't know, if you're not a fan, if I understand that preseason really doesn't matter. It's really seeing running your offense, your special teams, your defense, and see who's your starters, see who's your backups, because people do get injured, and really seeing the combination, all that. So it's great seeing plays. It's great seeing your team. It's pretty exciting, but really, it doesn't really matter who wins or the outcome, wins or losses. But hey, it's the NFL. I'm really excited about what's going on. Hey, we don't talk about the season, upcoming season. Hey, who's the top teams that are they pick to make it to the Super Bowl? We don't talk about the best defense. We don't talk about the best offense. We don't talk about, of course, the combination of the best quarterback and coaches combination. And then just wrap it up and really just get ready for, like most of us, waiting for the season to start. I'm pretty excited. I also have some great fans in here. We have the Giants fans. We have also a New England fan that just moved in where I'm at. That's going to be pretty exciting. Watch some games with him since he lost his wife. It's going to be a great bonding thing. We have a 49ers fans. We have a Raiders fan. We have a Green Bay Packers fans. So we have a pretty good combination here where I'm at. So it's be fun hearing their insight, maybe throw them in some of their comments as we go throughout the season. But let's just jump right into it. But like I said, before we jump into anything, we should get jazzed up, get all pumped up and ready to go, right? Isn't that the main thing we're supposed to do? So let's just get pumped. That's right. It's the season, 2022-23 season. So let's just have some fun. Let's really talk about, hey, who's the top 5 teams in the NFL making the Super Bowl? And it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. You have the Buffalo Bills. They had an unbelievable season. They did really good. I think that's a good choice for sure. You have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How can you not count out Tom Brady? That guy, I never gave him respect before, but now I'm giving it. That's right. I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler giving Tom Brady respect because he always beat us and stuff like that. But over the years, I kind of see, wow, that guy has not only good ethics off the field, on the field of working, getting his skills better, but also, man, when he's on the field, he really knows how to read the defense, and you don't see him panic too much. If you ever notice, even when there's pressures coming on, I don't see him like scrambling, going crazy like you'd think he was scared out of his mind. So he holds it, himself really to a higher standard, even on the field. So I kind of give him respect. Only thing could probably stop him from continuing next year is his family. He loves his family, and also, man, that broadcast contract that's waiting for, that's crazy contract. Man, this would be my last season to see if I did shortcut myself from the Super Bowl and maybe just make I'm a competitor. I would do the same thing. But then you have Mahomes. That's right, Kansas City, number 3. Mahomes, you cannot count out that youngster. Just some of the combinations, his passes. He just loves having fun on the field. He's always smiling, and he just loves the game. And that's what you really hope when you watch a team, a quarterback, that people still love having fun. And then you have Aaron Rodgers for all the stuff, craziness off the field, his contract, saying he's not happy being the Green Bay Packers, and they did a really good run to the playoffs. Now he's committed to the Green Bay Packers, so retire at the Green Bay Packers. I don't believe he's on fulfill his 5-year contract or whatever for that X amount of money. I don't think so. But hey, he's there off the field. He's back. You don't hear a lot of things going with Green Bay Packers now that you heard all last year. So hey, we will see. And then you have the defending LA Rams. They should be in the top 5 because they won the Super Bowl. So why would you leave them out? But they're number 5. We will see how it's go on. The people that you won't see on that list is my Pittsburgh Steelers. That's right, Pittsburgh Steelers. Man, I'd be praying if they make the wild card this year. that's my goal. Hopefully they make the wild card. But hey, who knows? But we're ranked number 25th. Oh my God, number 25th. But hey, I'm a positive thing. We got a great quarterback from the Buffalo Bills that is, I think he's a scrambler. We need a scrambler that could run, pass, because he will need all the help, and he has some fresh slates. I think we'd be all right. But we're ranked number 25, so that just tells me I don't be really painful watching the game. Like that, I cut my nails because it wouldn't matter. They would grow really long because there would be no stress because I'd be lucky they win games. And plus, we have the best defense. That top 2 defense players, T.J. Watts and Carmel Hayward. And you know what? You can't win a defense game with just 2 players. And if you give up 146 per game, running game, how are you going to win? I just say that. And then a Giants fan, my uncle is a Giants fan, lives and breathes the Giants, never strays away from them, does talk a lot of trash, how bad they're doing, but hey, who wouldn't? But he's ranked number 26. Well, one team I might be surprised, the 3 teams, is Miami, Raiders, and the 49ers. I mean, the Rams, yeah, the Miami, Raiders, and 49ers. 49ers are ranked number 7. They did some great changes on their team, so it should be pretty interesting what's going on with that. And then you have the Raiders. They're ranked number 18th. They moved up, but hey, man, they should be happy. Carr should be happy. Derek Carr, their quarterback, 31 years old. Man, he had a great contract, $121 million, 0.5 contract for 3 years. Including a no-trade clause, so he should not have any pressure at all. So that might be a little surprise. Those 3 teams, look out for them. Miami, the Raiders, and 49ers. Don't worry looking out for the Steelers. I'm just kidding. And the Jets. Just kidding. But, we will see. We will see. Maybe, put a long shot, put money on the New York Jets and Pittsburgh Steelers and Las Vegas, and maybe you might get surprised. Who knows? There's always hope for a Cinderella team. Who's the best defense ranking this year? I mean, the best defense ranking, it's pretty good. You have to really think. Defense is supposed to be what? It's supposed to be scary, right? It's supposed to be you don't want to run against them. You don't want to pass against them. But hey, the top 5, and I think it kind of fits pretty good. Defense, you have Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills did a really good job last year. So I would agree with that. Green Bay Packers, for sure. 49ers did a pretty good job as well. But, man, remember I talked about injuries. The inner right tackle on defense got hurt. Maurice Hurst got hurt. Man, did he not just get hurt? He tore his bicep. So he's out for the whole season. He ended his season, and that's a really key position on defense. So we will see how the 49ers react on that. Tampa Bay can't beat it. Their defense was good last year, did really good, and surprisingly, even New Orleans Saints, number 5. So your top team is Buffalo, number 1 on defense. Number 2, Green Bay Packers, the 49ers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and you have New England. And of course, you don't have the Steelers anywhere. What a shame. They always been there before. Who's the best offense going into the season? Well, it's kind of interesting. What I mean coming up with that is Buffalo for sure, Tampa Bay for sure. Well, come on, Tom Brady. You have Tom Brady. What could go wrong? He reads everything really well, does everything. I give him respect. Never did before, but like I said, Tom Brady kind of won me over, especially when he went to Tampa Bay, and he showed me that his mind is unbelievable. Great work ethics off the field, great work efforts on the field, and that person, I saw how many times he's about to get sacked. He does not panic. So great quarterback. Then you have Mahomes, of course, number 3. I love that guy. Always do. He loves the game, always smiling, doesn't get down too much, and he just loves having fun. You have the Dallas Cowboys, that's right, number 4. And then you have, of course, the defending Super Bowl champion, number 5. Pretty interesting. They're there, so it's interesting. Number one, number two, and Buffalo Bills, Tampa Bay, and Kansas City, Dallas, and Los Angeles Chargers. But like I said, there's a little surprises on Kansas City. Remember, they traded Hill, and Hill, they went to him 150 attempts and also 130 completions. He not only did, he was known for the long game. It turns out in the short game, he was man, that guy was just awesome. And he had a better season last year than he had his rookie year of completion. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a surprise. I think might be surprised. Maybe Miami, especially all the roughness of their owner, just a dirtbag in a sense of what he did. But hey, it should be pretty interesting how Miami, likely it's the front office, not the inner team, that all this stuff happens. So it shouldn't reflect on the team performance too much, I believe. But it should be interesting. Like I said, hey, you know what? The stats of I was looking at, the stats of best combination quarterbacks and coaches now in the NFL. It's kind of interesting how it's ranked. You have Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, the combination with his coach, of course, Reed, he's number one. And, their combination, Patrick Mahomes had a pretty good thing. He was 66.2 completion rate. He had 4,839 yards with his coach, 37 TDs, 13 interceptions, and he 735 per yard. That's just last year. Pretty interesting, the combination. Los Angeles Ram and Matthew Stafford. Those guys, if you look at it, they seem like they're best friends. Like they grew up together. It looks like they respect each other, and that's what you need. Hey, he had 67.2% completion rate, 4,886 yards, a little better than Mahomes. More touchdowns than them, maybe because they went to the Super Bowl, 41 yards. 17 interceptions, but he averaged 8.13 yards. That's pretty good. It should be pretty interesting. But also, remember, they had some offseason as well. Matthew Stafford is expected to still sit out the drills for this week that was going on. Sean Matthew, the quarterback, has been done with. Sean Mayfair was done with, of course, soreness in his throwing elbow. But hey, it's an interesting. Van Jefferson, still remaining up in the air. The combination, the wide receiver of Sean, my bad. Sean Matthews, of course, the Rams receiver, undergo surgery after suffering a minor injury to his knee. Same knee he hurt before, so that should be interesting. So the Rams, I don't know. You have Aaron Rodgers and, of course, his coach, Matt. Those guys have a really good, even off the season with the stuff that's going on with Aaron Rodgers, they still work pretty hand-to-hand. Those two work really good on offense. Combination, 68.9%, 4,115 yards, TD, 37, 4 interceptions, but he averaged 17.75 per yard. That's not bad. I got to tell you that. Josh Allen and Sean for Buffalo, those guys get along really well. That's why these teams, these quarterbacks I'm talking about, are always in the playoffs in a sense, or in the run. He had a 63.3% completion rate, 4,407 yards, 36 TDs, 15 interceptions, but hey, per yard, 6.82. Can't complain about that. But how Cincinnati still goes in and out. They're on the cuff, they're off the cuff of making to the bit dance and stuff like that, right? Yeah, their quarterback, 70.2 completion rate. Yardage per thing, 4,611, 34 TDs, 14 interceptions, 8.87 those are the top quarterbacks combination going into the season right now. And of course, like I said, Seattle Denver, be worried. Be worried that Denver might do something. Seattle gave up Russell Wilson. I mean, that is awesome. But of course, they had an injury as well. Tim Patrick's season is officially over after the Broncos placed him on injury reserve. He tore his ACL. That's a big loss. Denver's second leading receiver last season he was the second leading receiver last year. 53 passes, 734 yards. So that's a big loss for Denver. But if anybody could turn Denver offense around, Russell Wilson, man, that guy gives everything to his defense, gives them gifts. Offensive line. He's just a really, I think he's a team player. I could be wrong. I never played with him. But hey, it should be pretty exciting. So you guys, I just wanted to give you I'm pretty excited for the season. I'm pretty excited for the future. I will be doing some more things about football, more analyzing feature games as well, like certain key games I will talk about. And we will just have some fun. But I got to tell you, I'm pretty excited for the NFL. Thank you for tuning to Rhymes Times Thoughts. Like I said, you could catch me on SoundCloud, Rhymes Times Thoughts. You could catch me on, of course, even with Spotify. You could also catch me on Twitter, Thomas Rhymes Jr. You could catch me on Instagram, YouTube, Rhymes Times Thoughts. But like I said, thank you for tuning in. And let's just have some fun. Let's enjoy, and let's just get out of here with a little fun. So thank you again. Have a great day. Rhymes Times out.